GP does. Thank you so much for watching my video. Today I'm going to be painting a lolcow. Not all lolcows are mainstream. I would argue that Chris Chan and now Cyrax is entering that sphere of being a mainstream lolcow. This is a deep cut. No one's making polished videos on this guy, Daniel Larsen. And shout out to Morbid Curiosity YouTube channel for suggesting this lolcow for me to pick. I think it was the YouTuber's own Morbid Curiosity when he suggested that I paint this lolcow. Let's get right into it. I started off with a pencil sketch, and I mean that, like, was this guy trolling me, like getting me to paint this guy? Like, this guy no one covers, but I think that's because this guy is specifically kind of dangerous. I just realized this first layer kind of looks like a meat layer. Meat man. That's kind of scary. That gives me some ideas. Sorry about the abrupt cut there, my battery died. Because I'm wearing noise-canceling headphones and watching a YouTube video, I didn't hear my camera shut off even. So this is still day one. You didn't really see me paint the background. I'm just adding little details and shading to the skin and some highlights, and that's where we ended off with day one. I did it. I've been thinking about it. It's been a couple of days since you suggested it. I had a few things I wanted to paint in the meantime. I didn't know if I wanted to go in a lolcow direction with my art, and I realized that I'm not really going in a lolcow direction in my art, even though I'm painting another lolcow, and that I might be painting Liquid Chris again. But let's just go right into day two. Day two, not quite as exciting as day one, because paint does not necessarily touch every inch of the canvas. But just trying to add in a little more details. Looking at the picture, looking at it. I want to talk about now an aspect of my art, something that I don't necessarily aim to create, but it happens a lot, that the face gets elongated, that it gets taller and thinner. And that is something that has not necessarily been my intention, but I cannot avoid it. I can avoid it. Like, when I start noticing it happening, I could adjust the image. But at this point, I feel like I don't want to do that. I don't want to adjust my image. This is my painting. This, and you know, and having that, just had a brain fart stroke. Okay, and another reason why I decided to do this was Quandale Dingle. And yeah, Quandale Dingle, I shit you not, was the determining factor in me painting Daniel Larsen. I also would like to talk a little bit about, like, the communities that are built around the lolcows now, that are from people that don't interact or creating content from the base of Chris Chan and Cyrax, and are make it a point to not communicate with the lolcows. And I think that is a huge, like, factor. When you're the ones communicating with the lolcows, something's up. Right. You're probably wondering why I'm not entering the video right now. If you've been watching my videos before, it's because I did a rare day 3. That's right, the painting continues on. I just adding lots of little details. I just started off with some black and adding some lines here. The last couple of paintings, I just feel like, am I done? Now I know that's a hard thing to do as an artist, is to say when you are done. And I just wanted to try it out. I wanted to go see if I could really add anything to it. And I don't necessarily know if I changed the image all that much in this third day. I made sure to sign it, And then that's where we are. We're here. Shout out again to Morbid Curiosity for suggesting this. Shout out to Smokey McCrack for giving me a shout out in his recent video about Surfshack Tito. He showed a piece of artwork of Surfshack Tito, and he credited me for painting it on my YouTube series. But then he showed a picture of Surfshack Tito that was not painted by me, and I'm not exactly sure what happened. I think two people created art at the same time for Smokey McCrack, and he got confused. I hope the proper artist gets shouted out. And thank you again. Thank you, Smokey. Thank you. Oh, and yeah, no, this isn't the shout out section. I just wanted to shout out Lems. Remember to subscribe and likes.